Uy, Mega! Machika ta! Hey you guys! Welcome back liwat naman sa ako niya channel. Today, we are going to do the perfect bold red lip. Excited na ba ka mo? Excited ako! Woo! So, ang pinakauna, ginato niyang obrahon before pata magbutang sa ating lipstick is to prepare our lips. So, how do we do that? First is you can exfoliate your lips. You can do a lot of rituals in terms of moisturizing the lips. Pero ang pinaka-importante, for me, is to prime the lips. I have here my lip primer and I'm going to put this all over my lips. Importante nga may kita lip primer. Siya niya makabulig sa aton nga lipstick nga mag-hold on sa aton nga lips for a long time, and at the same time, prepare niya ang aton nga lips before we apply any product on top of it. So, importante giniya sa akon, I'm putting it all over my lips and a little bit outside of the lips as well, just to ensure nga later on, once mabutang natas ang lipstick, it will just hold itself in place. So once we have the lip primer on, kinanglan natin ipastay siya for maybe a minute or two. Or if we don't have time to wait for it to set, pwede takwa sa atin nga dry nga tissue and then just dab it on the lips. So before kuya mabutang sa akon nga lip primer, which is one of the essential or key elements gid magkimo kita sang perfect bold lip, is we have to understand kung ano ang gusto natin sa ating lips. So first and foremost, ano ba lang shape ang gusto natin sa ating lips? Gusto ba lang natin ang lips natin overdrawn, meaning padakuon natin, underdrawn, meaning pagamayo natin ating lips, or just proportioned lang, nga i-follow lang natin ang natural nga lip line natin. Another thing with shape is, ano ang gusto natin nga shape sa ating lips? Gusto ba lang natin i-follow ang ating nga natural lips, if it's angular or if it's rounded? Kung round ang gusto niyo nga shape sa inyong lips, kinanglan ang inyong lip liner, when you draw the lip liner sa inyong lips, kinanglan from the bottom going up. So, kasi ang tendency sa pencil is when you draw it from the bottom going up, circular, arched ang imong shape nga ma-create. Kung gusto naman nimo nga medyo angular or straighter ang lines ng imong lip, you have to start from top going to the bottom. Kaya ang tendency sa kamot nimo is to go straight down. Same thing on the other side man. Importante man to establish kung ano ang symmetry nga gusto naton. Ang last naton nga kinahanglan i-consider when we do a lipstick or when we do a bold lip is opacity of color. Gusto ba lang naton nga sheer lang ang color sa lips, meaning makita gyapon ang color sa ating bibig, or gusto ba lang naton nga full coverage ang aton nga lipstick nga matabunan ang tanan nga color sa aton nga lips. So amo ini ang tatlo ka key things na kinahanglan natin i-consider when we do a bold lip. First is a shape, symmetry, and ang opacity. So now I'm gonna start drawing on my lips. I'm starting from the side first, draw my cupid's bow, and then draw na ako ng ako nga bottom lip. So, we'll start. So that's how it looks like. So once natapos na natin map out kung anong shape na gusto natin, it's time for us to fill in the lips a little bit. So kung mag-draw ka mo sa inyong lips using a lip pencil, it's important gid nga ang inyong pencil straight. Because that will ensure nga crisp ang line nga inyo gina-draw. Once we fill it in, we'll proceed with putting it sideways. Because ang area nga makover sa imong lip pencil sideways is more than putting the pencil directly on your lips. So importante man nga kinahanglan ninyo is shade ang inyong color before you apply the lipstick, because later on, once you eat, you talk, and you do a lot of things sa inyong bibig, ang tendency is, kung linya lang ang create ninyo, the lipstick might wear off and then you'll be left with, that awkward line bala sa inyong lips. And we don't want that to happen. So, kinahanglan medyo i-shade natin, medyo may gradient sang color from the lip line to the lipstick. Now, it's time for us to put on our lipstick. So before kuya mag-put in sa akong nga lipstick, I just want to discuss kung ano gid pala ang perfect nga red para sa inyong skin tone. To begin with, wala gid man niya sang specific nga perfect red lip para sa imong skin tone. For me personally, how I see it is, depende kung anong komportable nyo yung color sang red. Yes? Pero ang rule of thumb is, kung medyo fair ang inyong skin, I would suggest to go for a bluish undertone nga red. I would show you that. So this one, akong nagamitan subong is called Ruby Woo. This is the iconic red lipstick from MAC. It's a retro matte finish. And as you can see, true blue red siya. That's how it looks like. Another example that I can show you nga medyo bluish undertone is this color right here. It's called Give Me Fever. It's one of the newer lipsticks that we have from MAC, and that's how it looks like. So that's Ruby Woo, and that's your Give Me Fever. Medyo lighter lang siya, but still you can see a little bit of that blue peeking through sa red niya. Yes? Okay. Now for mid-tone or medyo morena like me, the best colors that would enhance ang skin tone are the ones nga medyo warmer tones. So think about reddish orange or think about those red with a touch of brown. I'll show you one. One of the classics man that we have from MAC is Viva Glam 1. Actually, medyo favorite ko ni siya. I have to be very biased. So this one is Viva Glam 1. So you can see the difference, gini lang ang tatlo, right? So this one is like a red with a touch of orange in it. So very beautiful, good shot for events, for runways. I would suggest this for mga special occasion, especially at night, because manami gid siya sa nanamian gid ko siya for nighttime. Well, that's my personal opinion, no? But that's how Viva Glam 1 looks like. I have to show you another color that we have. This one is called Dubonnet. And very rich. Din siya nga. So that's an orangey red. I don't know if it gina-pick up sa akong camera, but that's how it looks like. Kag very beautiful man siya when you go for red carpet or events bala nga medyo formal. Kay medyo dark siya yung klase nga red, kaya hindi siya bright nga red. The last one that I'm going to show you is personally one of the colors nga gina-recommend ko gidya, and this goes for any skin tone, regardless if you have light skin or dark skin. This one is Chili, and it's a beautiful reddish orange. Very brick ang color niya. So as you can see, kadamo gidya variations ang red, kag hindi lang niya, we have to not limit ourselves into just one kind of red. Yeah? So I'll start with filling in my lips with the lipstick. And importante siguro that we have to know is there's no right or wrong way para magbutang sa lipstick. Kahit kuskuson mo malang na-get, di ba? Okay, personally ako kung magbutang ko yung lipstick wala ko na ginatandog ang ako nga lip liner. Because I'd still want to have that shape nga na-create na akon from the lip liner. And then just fill in lang gid ni siya yung lipstick for me The next step that I will do is what I call sandwich technique. So how I do this is, in order for us to really enhance ang shapes ang lips naton, is to go back in with your lip pencil. It's almost like thinking bala nga it seals the whole lip look. So amo na siyang finishing touch naton. So I'll go back in with the lip pencil to draw the shape one more time and to just finesse the shape of the lips as I go along. This is also the best time kung gusto ninyo i-overdraw ang inyong lips or gusto ninyo i-enhance ang inyong lips more. So this is the perfect time para i-overdraw ninyo. Ang isa pa gid na kon ka-tip when applying a lipstick is do not put too much lipstick, because the more you overload the lips naton with the lipstick, the more it becomes patchy and it can tend to peel off. Amo na siya yung one of my pet peeves when applying lipstick. 1 or 2 layers is enough, and then you can do a retouch as you go along your day. So, ang last step naton is to perfect the shapes ng aton nga lips. Right? So, sa ako niya personally, hindi ula ko yung kabalo sa ibang makeup artists, pero they use sometimes concealer to make sure nga ang line nila ya very straight or very clean. Personally, ako naman niya, I tend to use compact powder. Only because very natural ang iyang atsura. Kag hindi bala duging concealer, kaya amo gina hindi ko gusto nga look. So I just have my angled brush right here. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this compact powder. And ever so slightly, i-draw natin ang outer parts ng ating na lips. Just to clean any mess that we have bala. Okay, so now that we're done with our lips, importante nga lang tawon man naton ang symmetry sa ating lips. So gusto mo ba lang nga parehas ang size ng top and bottom lip nimo? Gusto mo ba lang medyo damo lang babaw, medyo nipis ang dalong? It all depends on you. Pero how do we check for symmetry? First thing na kinapwede nyo obrahon to check for symmetry is to hold the mirror in front of you and tilt your head up and tilt your head down. Doing so, makita ninyo kung ang lips ba ninyo kibag or may makitaan ka mga differences with your left and right lip. So this is our finished look. Pagwapa, di ba? So personally, red is a universal color. So it encompasses skin tone, age, and gender. Another thing with red is that it's a very striking color and it's a powerful color. So if you have, let's say, one day nagbugtaw ka mo and you're not really in the mood to, do some makeup, a bold red lip can really lift your mood for that day. That's based on personal experience from myself and from other people. So as what I've said before, picking out your lip color is very personal. Depende na sa inyo kung anong gusto ninyo yung lipstick for that day. Hindi ko kadikta sa inyo kung ano ang lipstick na gusto ko, soksoko ninyo. But I can only recommend certain colors that would work best with your skin tone and maybe with your lifestyle. So, rule of thumb is, if you want a red nga striking or if you want a day red, go for bluish undertone regardless of your skin tone. If you want it more for nighttime, go for deeper kind of reds or reds that have browns or oranges in them because they look very classy. So once again, this has been Enzo and thank you so much, good guys, for still continuing to watch my videos and thank you for tuning in kag patapos nyo gidang akong video. Stay tuned for more makeup videos in the future kag kabalugid ko nga machika naman ta. There are 3 tips na pwede ko mahatag sa inyo. Subong, 1. How do you check for symmetry? Kung hindi trained ang eye ninyo to check for symmetry, no problem. So what you'll do is, you'll just have to take a picture of yourself sa imong phone. And then check ninyo kung symmetrical ang lips ninyo or ang eyeliner ninyo from the photo. That gives you another perspective or another point of view para makita nyo gid ang mga flaws or mga sala sa inyong mga lines, may it be your eyeliner or in inyong lips. Next tip, kung gusto niyo medyo pouty ang inyong lips, regardless of what color you're putting on, is to ditch the Cupid's bow. What do I mean by that? Kung gusto niyo medyo pouty ang inyong lips, do not define the Cupid's bow. Ang pwede niyo obrahon is to make the top lip straighter, same as the bottom lip, and it will just plump up your lips instantly. The last tip na pwede ko ma-recommend sa inyo is how to ensure na ang inyong lips will stay for the whole day. Kung hindi long-lasting ang inyong lipstick, don't you worry. Kaya nga, gata yung mga hacks na pwede ninyo obrahon. Get a clean piece of tissue. Get a transparent powder. Kung wala ka mo transparent powder, no problem. Pwede ka mo kagamit yes ang baby powder kung mayara ka mo na sa inyong balay. And then what you need to do is, kinanglan one ply lang ang inyong tissue. So what you need to do is to put the tissue sa inyong lips, get your brush, dip it into the powder, and then i-powder ninyo ang area where your lips are sa tissue. That will just mattify your lips and at the same time, it will help the lipstick hold on to the lips much better. That's it for today. See you next time!